Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among the hills, there lived an old woman. She was very old, with silver hair and a face full of gentle wrinkles. But her eyes, they were bright, full of warmth, full of kindness. Everyone in the village loved her, because no matter how hard life was, she was always smiling. She lived alone in a little house near the great banyan tree. Her husband had passed away many years ago. She had no children, and yet she never complained. She would sit under the tree, talk with whoever passed by, and always smile. Life in that village was not easy. Some were farmers, some were carpenters, others worked in the small market by the road. Sometimes the rain did not come, and the crops dried up in the fields. Sometimes people fell ill and could not work. Worry and sadness were no strangers there. One afternoon, a young woman named Radha came to the old lady's door. Her eyes were red. Her face was full of fear. She said, "I don't know what to do. My husband left for the city to find work, but he has not sent any money. My children are hungry, and I am scared." The old woman looked at Radha gently and smiled. "Sit down, my child," she said softly. "Tell me, what do you think will happen?" Radha wiped her tears. "I don't know. I feel like everything will go wrong. What if he cannot find work? What if he has forgotten us?" The old woman shook her head slowly. "Radha," she said, "when we fill our mind with dark thoughts, we feel dark inside. But when we choose to think good thoughts, we feel lighter. And sometimes, good things begin to happen." Radha looked up. "But how can I think good thoughts when everything around me feels so bad?" The old woman smiled again and said, "Let me tell you a story." Radha leaned in and listened. Once, there was a poor man who had nothing, no food, no money, no family. He sat alone by the river, crying into his hands. An old woman came to him and asked, "Why do you weep?" He said, "I have nothing. How can a man like me ever be happy?" The old woman smiled and said, "You have the river, you have the trees, you have the sun above you. Look around, there is beauty and life everywhere. If you spend your days thinking about what you lack, you will always feel empty. But if you open your eyes to what you have, you will find peace." The man listened, and slowly, the crying stopped. He began to see the good things around him, and from that day, his life began to change. The old woman looked at Radha and said softly, "You see, my dear, the man's life did not change because of magic. It changed because he changed his thinking. When we think with hope, our heart grows lighter, and we find the strength to face what lies ahead." Radha sat quietly for a moment. Then she asked, "Will my thinking really change my life?" The old woman nodded and said, "Yes, every morning when you wake up, tell yourself, 'Today will be a good day.' Do that, and you will find the strength to work, the strength to care for your children, and the hope to wait for your husband's return. But if you only look at what might go wrong, you will feel too weak to stand." Radha nodded slowly. "I understand," she said. "I will try." "That," said the old woman, "is the first step." Radha walked home with a lighter heart that evening, and every morning from that day, she woke up and said to herself, "Today will be a good day." She worked hard, she cared for her children, she prayed. A few weeks later, a letter arrived. Her husband had found work in the city. He was sending money home. Radha wept, but this time from joy. She ran to the old woman's house and shared the news. The old woman smiled and nodded as if she had known all along. "You see, my dear," she said, "when we think with hope, we invite good things into our life. Problems will always come, but if we face them with a hopeful heart, we can overcome them." Word spread through the village. One by one, people came to the old woman with their troubles, and she gave them all the same quiet gift. Think good thoughts, and good will come. She did not have wealth, she did not have power, but she had something the whole village needed. She had the wisdom to know that the most powerful thing in the world is not what happens to us. It is what we choose to believe about what happens next.